Warriors of the Flood, the time has come.
Indeed, the time has finally come. The release which once felt like it never arrived. The Emperor's Children in Warhammer 40,000 10th edition. This is the Champions of Slaanesh box set. I picked this up back when it released at my local game store. I've been tinkering with the contents of this box for a while now, and today I'd like to show you what I've built using the new kits. I also picked up the new Lucius the Eternal model, so we'll be looking at that too. Now then, let's take a look at some painted models. First up is the loudest of the bunch. This is Lord Cacophonist Ramos. I really wanted to paint a Noise Marine character unit in the old school 2nd edition colors, the classic look. He's built from one of the standard Noise Marines that come with this set, with a mohawk from the Horus Heresy Power Sword Praetor, and the banner from the Primarch Fulgrim Forge World model. This was a challenging but fun color scheme to take on. For the zebra stripes, I used a micron pen to make it easier. He'll be leading my old school Legionnaire Noise Marines, who all got rebased for the new rules. Next up is another book character. Apothecary Cesar, personal physician of the Eternal. Cesar is one of my favorite characters from the novel, The Faultless Blade. He's a proud Legion warrior who's grown very tired of the madness of his brothers over the last 10,000 years. He doesn't partake in their insane rituals, and his face remains unblemished by corruption or self-harm. He laments the fall, yet remains by the side of Lucius. He's built using the Lord Exultant body, with arms from the Primaris Apothecary sprue, along with the backpack from the new Lucius model, and a head from the Chaos Raptor box. Next is an original character. Lord Orius, the Ruiner of Men. He's a vicious and sadistic warrior, known for torture and equipped with a heavy power glaive. He exemplifies all the very worst traits of the Legion. I used the body from the Horus Heresy Power Sword Praetor to give him a very noble look, while contrasting that with the freaky Lord Exultant bare head sculpt and flayed skins. The faces on his belt are actually from the Fulgrim Transfigured model. The rest of his trophies are from the Tormentor sprues included in the big box set. I really enjoy all the extra bits they included with these models. Now let's take a look at a full squad of Depraved Warriors. This is my Flawless Blade squad, a 6-man unit of elite melee infantry. They're all brothers of the Palatine Blades and the personal bodyguard of the Eternal. They fight by his side in the most extreme of battles, usually via land raid or dismount. I built these guys using the Noise Marine bodies included in the box set, since I wasn't going to be building new Noise Marine squads, because I like my old ones. The new Noise Marines have a pretty similar design to the Flawless Blade models, minus the exposed abs. I just had to add swords and drug vials. The sword arms come from the melee infantry included in the box. I gave them all unique bare heads from various kits, and I also built a Legion banner from an old Demonette icon. I painted their pauldrons silver to match the Palatine Blade design from Horus Heresy. I used a mix of handsome heads and creepy heads to express their twisted yet glamorous nature. One brother is unscarred and tattooed, while another has a speaker for a mouth and a tau skin pauldron. They match the duality of the Legion. Next up is a legend of the Legion. The Auric Hammer himself, Lord Commander Idolon. I was sad to see that our boy here didn't get a model for the release, considering his importance in the books and the overall command structure of the Legion. Idolon was the first to accept the gifts of Fabius Bile, and remained by the side of the Primarch even after he murdered him once or twice. He's survived into the 41st millennium thanks to countless Frankensteinian surgeries and arcane sciences. I built him using a noise marine body once again, with a diverse mishmash of random bits, including 30k Lucius's backpack. And now for the final miniature in this showcase, the champion of Slaanesh, Lucius the Eternal. Behold the faultless one in his full battle regalia, equipped with a Doom Siren sonic weapon and the legendary Blade of the Lair, the same relic which corrupted Fulgrim 10,000 years ago. This is how I imagine Lucius as he leads the Reformed Legion into new horrifying wars. Bespoke in Legion livery and armed to kill anything. I really like this model, but I did make a few tweaks, as you can see. I didn't like the head sculpt that he came with, so I decided to give him the helmet that comes with his 30k model. I was inspired to do so after reading the single scene in the Faultless Blade novel, where Lucius dons a helmet in the 40k era. I really wanted to see what he'd look like with his cannon helmet on, with the new sculpt. So I got the old Forge World Lucius, just for the helmet, for maximum lore. I also hooked him up with a Doom Siren mounted backpack. It's built from the Lord Exultant backpack and the speaker bit from the Chaos Rhino upgrade sprue. Then I just reshaped the whip, gave him a shoulder wing, and added a demonette to the base. She's got a witch elf body from the Bloodrack Shrine from Age of Sigmar, mixed with standard demonette bits. Here he is side by side with my old Finecast Lucius model. As you can see, this is kind of a sequel to this miniature, and I tried to keep a lot of the same ideas. And here he is with his most dearest brothers, Idolon and Julius Caesaron. All I'm missing is Fabius for a big evil family reunion. Now we've reached the end of this showcase. All in all, I'd say this was a great release by Games Workshop. I've had a lot of fun with these kits and bits, and I've still got tons left. Anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're inspired to build something cool. Until next time, my siblings, children of the Emperor, death to his foes.